This is Fort Vaux now. Believe it or not, I've actually been here. It was a long time ago when we were mum and dad. We were, well, I must have been about 14 at the time. I had this fascination for castles and forts and anything to do with Napoleonic War and World War. And yeah, it was uh, it was pretty cold when we went there. I was kind of whinging the fact that we picked such a boring looking place to go around, but as soon as we got in there, it was pretty amazing. So these pretty cool underground accommodation for the troops. And the thing I kind of noticed is how cramped they were, and not only that, how bloody cold it was. You know, the coldness must have been really awful in the winter for those troops. It housed about 150 soldiers, garrison for the French, of course. Germans took it over a couple of times. The French defended it bravely near the end of the Battle of Verdun. It was pummeled by, well, tons of German artillery. I mean, the outside near the forest area, near the palisade, near the edges of the actual entrance to the fort, you know, and there was just a lot of thought put into the defence of that place. It was surprisingly enjoyable. I really liked it. There were huge little guns in these placements. There were some that weren't there at the time. There were a couple of the corridors have been repainted because of the cold and the moisture at the time, so we couldn't get to everywhere in the fort itself. But I remember being pretty impressed by the end of it. I didn't understand a word of French at the time. My dad wasn't too bad at the old French language, you know. He was keen on me learning it, but but yeah. After we went there, we went to Saint Michel as well, and it was pretty cool. Verdun is on the right hand side to Belgium. Really, it's quite far along France's border to Belgium. I remember it being a long drive, falling asleep for hours. I think we were on our way to Waterloo to have a look at the little farm there, the museum place, but we never got round to it. My dad kind of got fed up with driving round, so we hightailed it back to Paris, saw the Arc de Triomphe, Notre Dame, all that sort of stuff, and then headed back. And it was a pretty cool trip, and that was probably one of the standout places I went to, was Saint Michel and Fort Vaux. I was quite impressed that Battlefield have actually decided to put this map on the map. Yeah, put it in the game. It's fantastic. It's a great idea. It's a perfect map, really. I think people can really enjoy playing in it. The underground galleries, or the gallerias, stretch for, well, several hundred meters, you know. They're quite a walk all the way around. The lighting was pretty good as well. They've got electric generators and stuff. Some of the facts I remember was the commandant, Raynal or something. Yeah, he was garrisoned, tried to evacuate the fort, but he's kind of stopped by the Germans, so he's trapped in there for a while. And he fought with very little water and had to surrender. He was taken prisoner, but they defended the place for several months, you know. Just amazing feat of bravery. And he was treated really well by the Germans. And when the fort was recaptured, I believe it was taken with no German troops inside by a small French patrol. Shocking. The Germans just pulled out after giving up so many lives to take it. Very, very strange, but hey, war is deceptively cruel and equally baffling, I suppose. But at the end of the day, this map is definitely one for you guys to look out for. Let me know what you think about the 4 DLC maps in the comments below, and which one do you reckon is going to be good. I think this will be the standout map, until hopefully we get an Italy campaign and some good old-fashioned mountain snow maps. That would be great. The Italy DLC would be excellent, if there is one.